are back.
What's up?
What's up?
Once again, you know who it is. It's Paul.
I'm the other guy.
It's me in the backgrounds. How y'all doing? Good to be back. Now, I think we have a very important topic by a very special little boy who got his heart's desire happen last Saturday. Disappointing the hearts and dreams of millions of people. That little boy's name is Carl. How you doing?
Man, the sheer misery of this entire state. I went to work Monday. It was so quiet. Everybody just took the day off. The highway was empty. I mean, glee. Ecstasy.
You know you're a bad person.
I was in the best of moods.
And y'all can't see him. I know y'all can't see. This man is head to toe in Atlanta gear right now.
Yeah, I went out and I trolled all of Atlanta Friday.
He got himself a free shirt.
I wanted the result that would make the highest amount of people miserable. And it helps that it happened with the team I've rooted for since 01, 02.
I think
When I got into sports.
What's really funny about this is the city of Atlanta was closed Monday and through, I won't say Wednesdays in certain places.
Yeah, about Wednesday.
Like businesses were closed. People calling out of work. I didn't think it was that serious. I went to work on Monday.
It's not that serious.
People are missing from my job.
Yeah, people were missing from mine.
Yeah, it's not that
Like
serious.
they were at home like someone fucking died or something.
They just,
I didn't know.
I guess it's because people treat sports as if it's this magical entity where if you wish really, really, really hard, you get what you want. But nah, it's more cruel than that.
It was fun. Like I wasn't home. I was at my girlfriend's family's house visiting them for watching Super Bowl with them. It was so funny. Like the whole game watched the phrase of beginning. All Atlanta fans like yeah. There's like probably 3 Patriots people they're actually betting for the Patriots to win. So quiet. I ain't know one of them was there the whole time. He's behind me, just sitting there quiet. He gets mad as shit. And the minute Brady scored that one touchdown, like, we got a fucking chance. I said, what the fuck? I was scared as shit. The whole game, he stand up like, yeah, fuck. If anyone's gonna lose this game, it's gonna be the Atlanta Falcons. Now, I will say this as fairness to the team, y'all did good this year.
Fuck y'all.
Y'all made it a lot farther than I thought y'all would.
Garbage.
And y'all future are bright.
Fuck y'all.
Answer my question, football fans. Why in the ever-loving fuck did Atlanta stop running?
Because this is what they do. We saw this years ago when they played against the Niners. They literally stopped doing the thing that put them up. It's just it's like, hey, you know that thing we're doing that works? Let's just not do that anymore.
It doesn't make any sense. No. Like they're a running. Like, they have arguably the best running back in the fucking league right now.
Nah.
He's not the best, but I'll give it to him. He's the
top 5 at the fucking very least.
I mean, but who he really using running back nowadays?
It doesn't matter. Fuck, if it works, it works. Tell me, you name me 2 people on the page that are gonna stop Julio Jones who wants to run with the ball.
Well, Julio's not the running back with nobody.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Exactly.
I misspoke. I'm sorry.
Julio's doing something different.
I'm sorry. I misspoke.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean. Name me fucking 2 people on the whole page that can stop Julio Jones when he runs.
Nobody.
But what does that have to do with the running back?
Right.
I misspoke with running back. I'm sorry. I meant to say
you just
something.
meant Julio?
Yeah, I meant Julio. I'm
Defensive wise?
sorry. My mistake.
I mean, it's a team effort.
My mistake. But it still don't matter. Like what brings you there? If it brings you there, let's teach you. I'm sorry. Again, I'm going back to basketball. We play basketball, and we're a 3-point shooting team. And we're decent at everything else. You know what? If I'm the coach in the middle of a damn playoff and say, you know what we're going to do, guys? We're going to try to dunk this year. Fuck, don't 3-point shoot at all. We're going to keep dunking.
That's different.
It's different, yeah. You shouldn't have used that one. That's different.
But you know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to say.
I get what you're saying. Like, why are you just going away from something that works?
Especially when they were started like. I get it if like.
But the thing was, if we're specifically talking about Julio was getting doubled at some point.
Yeah.
The thing was, he was just making dumb, crazy catches.
That's what he does.
Yeah.
It ain't his fault. I feel bad for you, Julio. You're never going to win a ring with this loser-ass team.
It's not just Julio, but
he really is the best wide
you got to go. You got to get the fuck out of Atlanta, my dude. Go to a good team. Go to the Patriots. That'd be nasty.
Pull a KD.
Nasty. Hey, they winning rings, ain't they?
Yeah.
Let's talk about 12 for a second. We're talking about a man who was a 6th-round draft pick and parlayed that into 5 Super Bowl rings, 4 Super Bowl MVPs, 14 division titles, 11 trips to the AFC Championship game. And the last ring came without Gronk in a 25-point comeback against the number one offense in that. We're talking ridiculous.
No, that's surprising for I didn't know Gronk wasn't playing. Like, I just
he was hurt.
I know. I didn't know that until like
I didn't. He ain't Gronk. I mean, but he's exactly like him. He's tall as hell.
Yeah, almost. But Gronk's a little.
Who'd you rather have, him or Gronk?
I mean, as far as the Patriots are concerned, they can go get people who work at Popeyes and make it work.
True.
Fuck that, man.
That organization is.
Like, I didn't know Gronk wasn't playing until like literally the Super Bowl started. Gronk is hurt. Oh shit! Then they started losing.
His arm's been broke.
I didn't know. His
arm is his back.
Yeah, I think it's his back.
I sporadically follow football till close to the playoffs.
Yeah, same here.
I kind of like get on it.
Larry usually tells me football stuff.
Oh, Atlanta fans tell me about football stuff. Really, when they're winning, it doesn't matter. But congratulations to the Patriots. Now,
yes, sir.
Now from there, I want to talk about this. I've gotten an argument with them since I talked to my friends about this. Who has a better dynasty in sports? The Patriots or the Spurs? No. If you had to pick one. If you had to pick one, because if you think about it, the judge of the ring, both men 5 rings in the past 16 years. Between Tim and as similar to Belichick and Brady, you have Tim Duncan and Pop.
You gotta wait a couple more years then.
No, I'm just saying, like, as of right now, they both in 16 years, they both won 5 rings.
And you go with the Spurs.
I'll give it to the Patriots.
You go with the Spurs.
I'll give it to the Patriots.
I give it to the Spurs simply because the Spurs had multiple seasons where they won over 60 games.
Yeah, same thing with the Patriots. They won like 11 games every year. It's tough. They're really one and the same.
I know, but say if you had to pick one though, like,
I mean, it's probably the Patriots.
The only reason why I won't go with the Patriots is because if it'd been different that they got that championship when they actually had the perfect season, you couldn't doubt it then. But
that was the only time in my life I didn't root against the Patriots so much as I wanted it for the Giants because the year before Tiki retired and ran his mouth about how Eli would never win a ring. So Eli got there, and I'm like, oh, come on.
You were just a spoiler, aren't you?
Do it.
You just like people to be angry.
Yes.
You love the fucking argument.
Yes, man.
So y'all say the Spurs. I mean, so you're saying the Spurs, you're saying the Patriots.
I'll say the Pats.
I'm leaning towards Spurs myself because I feel like they've been more consistently contenders. Like, it's every year since.
So the Patriots.
Okay, but you can't use that because there's 2 different sports. One is going to be a lot easier to get to than the other.
Right.
And you're going to be able to you're going to have a layover in basketball where you can, for the most part, marginally keep those centerpieces together, which in football is going to be a lot harder.
Good point.
I'll give you that. It's a hard decision, though. Even going by that.
Yeah, there's a hard salary cap.
Because even in basketball, you deal with the salary cap, you deal with new players.
But you have bird rights with this.
I'm talking like, not as far as content, as far as keeping old players. So think about 20 years.
In the NFL, you literally have a hard salary cap.
I know, but honestly, like, in my opinion, I think basketball is more physically grinding than football.
No,
I feel like that.
Hell no.
No, man, they hitting every week.
That's what I'm saying. Those are car accidents.
But this is like every player on the court is literally running back and forth at full speed, cutting back and forth.
No, dog.
There's a reason they play once a week.
Or twice.
Which is dumb as fuck.
Or in basketball they do 2 and then they let them sit.
Right. It's different, man. Football's an entirely different beast.
Yeah. I just think it's different because my thing, we were talking about as far as a quarterback who's getting hit every damn play, and as far as like just the linemen who just keep up into it. I'm not saying I'm not doing argument it's just fucking easier. This is not shit compared. I'm saying like if I had to give me a line because I've played both sports, I've suffered more injuries to playing basketball than I did football. That's just me.
I'm going with football.
That's just me. I was a fullback too. My job was to get fucking hit. Yeah. Anyway, going from there, again, now. This from there we kind of got again me talking to this one guy about what dynasty and everything. We got to talk about the GOAT argument comes up and everything. I feel this argument is near the quote unquote the stupidest argument in sports if done incorrectly. I'll say let me verify. The reason I hate this argument with some people is because when you talk about it, it's like, oh, Jordan is better than so and so and so and so, but he has 6 rings.
Fuck MJ.
Or
fuck MJ.
Brady is better than
probably top 5 all time, but fuck MJ.
Okay, I understand you. I get your point. We're gonna argue about that later. But my thing about it, how do you feel about the GOAT argument? You feel you simply how you define a GOAT?
You have to be a leader of a team.
You win. And you win. It's Tom Brady. It's not even close.
No, I'm not arguing who's to go. I'm saying like how would you argue this? What's the GOAT? How would you define the GOAT in a sport?
Probably. Well, first of all,
winning, of course, isn't like that goes out saying you have to fucking win.
First of all, I agree with you that it's dumb because it's too subjective and no one's ever going to come to an agreement. Two, you have to remember a lot of people like us. You probably caught the tail end of MJ. I was 4 when he won his last title.
Trying to say I'm old?
Yes. But when he won his last title, I was 4. So I didn't. All I saw was the Washington one. So I can go on YouTube and I can watch it, but it's not the same as seeing it on TV.
Mm-hmm. I mean, but it's going by
it's a super opinionated topic, so it's kind of it doesn't make any sense.
I mean, but saying for example, the Brady thing, going back from here, like try 10 years from now, people are gonna forget about the whole deflate game type thing. So Brady just has 5 rings, great quarterback of all time.
Count to 5.
I'm saying so it's like is that just the end all be of the argument?
He has the stats as well. He has the rings and he has the stats to back up everything. Because it used to be, Peyton Manning has better stats. Not anymore.
All right, so we're saying stats is how we determine
grades. It helps. It's a part of it. It's part of it.
I mean,
what I'm saying is usually people go, with MJ, they go, he has 6. But he has a lot of other stats to help push him over the top in a lot of people's minds. And he has the memories that he leaves you with in terms of clutch play, quote unquote. Mm-hmm. So that's why a lot of people give it to him.
I think my definition of GOAT, because I feel like some players are quote unquote better than other players, and just that doesn't necessarily make them.
I get what you're saying.
It's just like, for instance, let me think of somebody.
Kobe and MJ,
but like that argument is kind of skewed, and it's kind of like
because people lose their minds when I say Kobe's a better shooter, but he is. MJ's bigger and he's the better post up guy, but Kobe has a better jumper than MJ, and I don't know why it's heresy to say that. It's true.
No, because people start throwing.
Yeah, he's a better shooter, but he's not a better scorer.
There you go. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. So, but some people go, oh no. Like, I'll give you an example. I heard apparently people are mad because what's his name, Max, said that Aaron Rodgers is more talented than Tom Brady. That is correct.
That is true. Yeah, physically,
he has a better arm and he's more athletic. It's true. Why is this so disrespectful?
I feel like LeBron's more talented than Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
But Jordan's a better player.
Yeah.
That's just,
there you go.
And
there you go. Perfect.
It's not saying he's better. I mean, LeBron he has more passes and rebounds at this point in time, and Jordan's career, and Jordan just couldn't physically do that.
LeBron is probably one of the greatest physical specimens we will ever see in professional sports. Yeah. And he's up there.
Huh?
Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I mean, Braun's up there.
He's up there, but I'm saying
Braun's up there.
This is a God.
So,
and the unicorn.
And he's all around.
See, 2 years ago, they're going to turn.
Crazy. Give him 5. Give him 5, and he's probably going to own a good bit of those statistical categories.
Not playing for the Knicks.
Yeah, all around.
That's why it's going to happen. He's going to have a lot more opportunities.
Phil's going to start blaming him for shit.
All around, Braun's one of the best we've ever seen.
Yeah. So I feel like going back to the actual GOAT argument itself, I feel like it has to be like this. In my opinion, this is how you determine who's a GOAT. It's not just one winning, of course. I'm not going to say it's. You can't lose and be a GOAT Reds of all time. I'm sorry, it's not going to work. But you have to win. Mm-hmm. 2, have some stats back. Mm-hmm. Some stats, because sometimes stats can't say it all.
Of course.
You know, sometimes you're there to, like John Stockton didn't have a great scoring type year, but he was one of the greatest passers of all time. That wasn't knowing that great. 2, you have to have a moment in history. 3, you have to actually change something. You have to like what I mean by that is like
Charles Barkley revolutionized.
Yeah, he made small ball. Like this whole small ball shit wouldn't happen without Charles Barkley.
Right.
Right.
He was the prototype for what Draymond Green is doing right now.
Stole that from me, but yeah. So. I mean, I'm saying this is how it works though. Like how Trav, what's your definition of greatness? You had to define it right now.
You win a lot.
I mean, yeah, you pretty much just gave it. Those pretty much are what it takes. Are the things that it takes for you to be considered greatest of all time. You have to either revolutionize the game, you have to have the statistical numbers to actually back it up. You have to win, and you have to do something so well that you get remembered for.
Yeah, right. And I don't think perfection necessarily matters because people go MJ won 6 out of 6, and because Braun's 3 and 4, then I don't think that kind of thing matters.
I think it matters to some degrees, not as much people say it does.
I don't think it matters.
Like my thing about it is like.
Because if you look at the level of competition, MJ didn't really play amazing teams in the finals.
But I can't. I mean,
I'm not holding it against
him. Yeah, so you can't hold it against him.
I'm not, but I'm saying Braun just beat a 73-9 juggernaut.
Right, but at the same time, this is my argument. I'm not arguing with that. But at the same time, like, people can also say MJ was so good that he didn't have any fucking rivals. Was no one in the fucking NBA at that point in time near good?
You can't say that.
I don't know, man.
I mean, who was near him at that point?
The only reason why I say you can't say this is because the way basketball was played back then.
Correct.
You played basketball the way, if LeBron played the way they played back then and had the same tendencies he got now,
Oh no,
he wouldn't even sniff the playoffs.
Right.
Steph wouldn't survive back then. I feel like he'd be a great shooter. He wouldn't be nowhere near superstar right now.
Yes, he would.
I don't think so. I really don't.
Depends.
I mean,
it depends on when they. What was the 3-point line implemented?
It was implemented.
Three-point line. I'm talking about. This is the '90s. 3-point line was there. My thing about it, I'm talking about like how people were allowed to guard him back then.
Hey, you can handshake back then.
You can handshake. You can grab his jersey. Like Steph would have been on the ground.
He would have been fine.
I don't know.
He would have adapted.
No, he wouldn't. I don't think so.
I think a couple times you get they lean into you and put your ass on the ground.
Yeah,
like,
he would have been fine.
Again, I say he wouldn't be shit. I'm not saying he wouldn't be shit. He just wouldn't be like
he wouldn't be a high prolific scorer.
No,
he would adapt.
He would be basically a better Steve Kerr.
Nah,
no, he wouldn't be a better. He would be.
I give him 15 points a game, bro.
That is disrespectful.
I give him 15 points a game.
Nah, when you shoot like that,
I give him 15. That's why I give him 15. That's getting generous.
I'll give him more than that.
I give him 15 and 4. 15 and 4.
If he was shooting like again, my favorite argument for that point in time, he was shooting like that playing against the bad boys. I promise you, Joe Dumars be on his ass the whole damn court. Joe Dumars was to be fucking elbowing this nigga and shit.
Yeah.
And I hope the guy he tried to drive in for a layup, fucking Bill and Bill lay his ass out.
Yeah. Let's move on.
Ever talk about the Pistons?
Let's move on. Fuck the Pistons.
You suck 2 dicks.
Let's move on.
From there, I like to talk about the subject I like to call what's going on in the Knicks this year.
Fuck them. The end.
No, it's not in the story. The Knicks
suck.
Are confusing the fuck out of me, not just as a basketball team, but as an organization.
You want me to explain to you why?
No, I don't, because that's not how this podcast works. We talk about our problems.
You can go ahead.
Okay. First things first, I want to say them on the court. They are a dumpster fire. They are.
I'll tell you why. But go ahead.
All right, what you guys say?
The entire organization, ever since Melo got there, it's become glowingly apparent.
I knew you were going there.
This franchise runs in circles.
Mm-hmm.
You know what makes championship teams? When they win, or when they lose, rather, they adjust. Melo's problem, and this entire franchise's problem, is that their wins, by and large, are in spite of themselves.
Right there.
And when you don't adjust that, it becomes who you are.
Right there. That's what I'm saying. This is where my issues come with. I agree with you. I do. But what I don't like what his organization is doing, it is not all on fucking Melo. Melo may have issue, may not be.
He's
adjusting.
like 75% of the problem with this team.
I put that on Phil Jackson right now because my thing. I don't like what Phil Jackson doing right now. Every time something goes wrong, he's pretty much pointing to Melo, throwing him as under the bus.
No.
If
you watch the Knicks play, they are 5 people going ISO. For 48 minutes, and they're not a team.
That's the coach's fault. That's the GM. That's GM's fault for fucking drafting these fucking players on the team. But my thing about it is at that point in time, you can't throw someone on the bus that many damn times.
I mean, I agree with you. That he's treating Melo like shit. But we're not about to sit up here and absolve Melo of the fact that I'm not absolving him anything. It's year 14, and you haven't figured out that the way you decide to play doesn't work. It doesn't work.
I'm not absolving Melo of anything. I agree with you. He needs to fucking adjust and be changed. That's part of the reason why he's not getting traded. Why no one's taking for him. I don't trying to risk anything big to get his ass because they don't want to take down the team and give up something like a Kevin Love or something for that. But at the same time, that's been said. I agree with that. I agree with all those arguments. My issue right now is Phil Jackson cannot keep doing this. Phil Jackson cannot keep covering his ass for being a bad fucking GM.
He did this shit when he was a coach, and I'm the only person. How many times he's a snake? I'm not surprised at what he's doing because he did this to Kobe. Mm-hmm. So I don't know why people are like, "Whoa, where's all this coming from?" Phil Jackson was the coach of the Lakers, coddled the shit out of Shaq, killed Kobe in the media, won titles with him, and when he decided to go away, wrote a book about how uncoachable Kobe was, revealing all this personal shit about Kobe. I'm sitting there going, wow, you're old as hell, and nobody can trust you. So, like I said, to me, and then he did the J.R. Smith after, and then he basically gave J.R. Smith away.
Yeah.
So
Andy Monster, take this shit too.
Exactly. So, I mean, I'm not surprised. I don't know why people are so surprised because this is just what he does.
I mean, I'm somewhat surprised it's going this far.
That's who he is.
That's what I'm like.
That's who he is, man.
I don't feel like as a coach, no matter what, he still won 11 rings. That part.
He lucked up. He got Jordan, and then he got Kobe and Shaq.
I mean, shit, 11 rings. Sorry.
I mean, yeah.
He's going to go down one of the greatest coaches in history.
So, hold on.
I mean, yeah, that was luck.
That was luck.
Had Penny and Shaq actually got it together,
yeah, they would have won. They would have won titles.
Multiple titles.
Yeah, they would have won titles.
I'm not against you, but I'm saying, like
and if Nick Anderson hadn't missed those 4 free throws in a row, that would have been a little different. That series might have been a little different.
That ruined his career, man. He was
make one.
Terrified.
You got to make one.
He missed 4
in a row. You needed
4.
one. You needed 1.
4.
You needed 1. Kenny Smith had 7 threes that game, but you needed 1 free throw.
Kenny's a legend.
Because of that.
Yeah. He's a legend.
All you gotta do is make 1, and Kenny Smith probably ain't even that legend no more.
God, Kenny Smith. I mean, no offense to Kenny, Reigns champion.
No, he was great on that team.
But still, he makes 4 free throws
in a row.
I get that. I can appreciate the pressure, but my thing, after the first 2, I messed up. Okay, I'm
ready. All you gotta do is make 1.
I can get 1 of them down. Come on, I grand shot that shit. I don't give a fuck.
There you go.
What it works. It's in there. It's
1.
embarrassing. Fuck, it's the 1 shot.
You just needed 1.
His career would be so different after he. Then after he just fell off. Like
they got swept, and that was it for him.
I'm talking his career was.
Yeah, that was
he
it for
was
him.
scared to shoot free. Like if you watch some of his old tape, he was like, "Nah, you shoot it."
And then they called him Nick the Brick, and I'm like, damn,
his career was over. He wasn't injured or nothing. His career ended by a free throw miss.
Goddamn shame, man.
He was a good player too. That's
great player. That Rockets team too was super stacked.
They were older though. At that point in time, they were
94, 95.
They were good. No, like I said, Orlando, they were older than the Magic. I'm trying to say.
Oh yeah, the Magic were young.
I mean, it was like.
Let me ask you this real quick. We're off topic for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think had Michael Jordan played in 94 and 95, he would have beaten those teams? I do think he would have lost at least once.
Wait, hold on, 94, 95, the Rockets. The Rockets back to back, right?
Yeah. 95 team, I think would have gotten.
I think he would have beaten the Magic, and I think he would have gotten there.
Right.
I think it would be one of them. I don't know about the
second
one.
I think he beats the first one, but that second one was something nasty.
But my thing,
got Hakeem.
The thing I realized, if he beats the first one, the second one actually show up there because that MJ still being there and winning again will change the whole league around again. People would make unnecessary trades and shit.
Nah,
I'm saying,
I think the Rockets stand pat because you got Hakeem, Otis Thorpe, Mario Elie, Sam Cassell, Kenny Smith.
I know.
Vernon Maxwell and Clyde Drexler.
I hear what you're saying. I know how people work. I'm saying I know how people work. My thing about if MJ beats from the first time. You get the fucking people in the office saying, well, Kenny is old. Hakeem knees going bad. Well,
one of those.
We may need to make a stupid ass trade.
I think they would have split.
Clyde and Hakeem on the same team.
Yeah, it was. And
no. So I'm not talking about them playing. I'm talking on court. If for some reason everybody says it's shame, it'd be fine. My thing is saying I know how stupid GMs can get.
I don't think they would have done that. Though.
I can see it. I can see GMs. I've seen GMs do
they don't blow that up.
Shit.
Shit. Get to the finals.
It depends on they lose. If they would get blown out in the finals and then you see it fuck.
You wouldn't blow all that up at the finals appearance.
Right.
Like has not been done before?
And in one of those finals, or both, Hakeem led the team in points, rebounds, steals, assists, and blocks. He did everything.
But he got old. I don't know. It's just my argument is just, if they stay the same, if they stay the same, I agree with you. They're gonna win one.
Yeah, I think they get one.
I just know how GMs work. I feel like there's gonna be that one person always saying, "Well, this guy's a little too old. He might need the reason we lost because he couldn't guard him, or because he missed that one shot. He may be too old, or maybe whatever. He may get an upgrade at this point. If they break it up at all, then I don't think so.
I just asked because a lot of people are under the belief, or rather, they believe that Michael Jordan would have beaten both of those teams. I disagree. That would have been, 5 finals in a row? No.
Michael Jordan is one of the greatest players of all time.
You dropped one of those.
I made the argument he is a great player of all time, but he's not God. He is human.
He drops one of them.
Yes.
He drops one of them.
And that's before.
If not both.
That's before Dennis, too.
Yeah.
That's for Dennis Rodman. Yeah. So, they're showing defense, too. And that's what what's his name?
Tony?
No,
Kukoc?
Kukoc, too, but I'm talking about that's without, what's his name?
Horace?
Yeah, Horace.
Right. Yeah, he was still in Orlando.
Yeah, it was out of Horace. I forgot.
Damn. Oh, man. Yeah. No, they dropped one of those. Yeah. Or both. Yeah.
I don't know about both. Maybe.
I mean,
he ain't beating Jordan twice. I don't believe he ain't beating Jordan twice.
Isaiah beat that man 3 times in a row.
Oh, yeah, Scotty.
I'm just saying, man.
Once you get the sidekick, you're fine.
I'm just saying.
What was LeBron without Kyrie?
I mean, he was a 2-time champion.
Now without D Wade.
He was a 0-time champion.
Every Batman needs a Robin. You gotta figure out.
You just need a good team.
You need about 3 good.
I mean, you
need about 3 good players who can
Yeah.
you also need an Alfred, a Red Robin. You also need another Robin. You need a Robin that's gonna die and come back later.
Don't be bringing Batman right
all you need is 3 good players.
Yeah.
And about maybe
a few good role players.
About 4 people coming off the bench who can.
That take pride in their role.
Yeah, and not arguing. In fact, no, I'm more than a role player. No,
yeah, that's one of those things that kills championship teams. Yes. People complain about playing time and money and all that.
I mean, that's part of the coaches and the head captain's job to get everybody on the same page. Like, we're here to win championships.
So you can only do so much.
You can, but at the same time, I mean, people are people. It's hard to lead people. It takes a special type of person.
You know what team I wish would have won one more title?
Mm-hmm.
That Pistons team with Chauncey, Rip, Van der Rashid. I wish they would have won one more. They lost in 7 to the Spurs.
If they had drafted right in 2003, they may have.
Nah.
If they had.
Nah.
What's it? They had the second pick on.
Second.
They had Milicic.
Darko.
So you think if they didn't have either Carmelo, Wade, or Bosh, they wouldn't have played. They wouldn't have played.
That's my point. That's why people go.
That's why he got drafted.
Yeah, that's why they drafted Darko. They didn't need anybody. They were like, we're bringing everybody back. We're just gonna draft him and we're gonna sit him on the bench
and wait for him to come into his role.
Right, and then Flip Saunders hated him, and then he just never developed. So
he still got a ring.
Yeah, he got one.
True. So, I don't know, man. Maybe it's me. I just feel like I don't like missed opportunities. I just don't like it.
D Wade would have probably gotten traded. Melo would have probably gotten traded. They would have eventually traded them because they wouldn't have played. It's just like when the Clippers had Eric Bledsoe. They traded him because he wasn't going to play behind Chris Paul.
Just like Michael Beasley.
There you go.
If we drafted Westbrook, I'm sorry, Miami Heat fan. We drafted Westbrook.
Well, he wasn't a sure thing coming out of college.
Okay, we need a point guard.
He's not a point guard.
I was saying at that point in time, either please give me Rose, Beasley, or there was someone else I was looking for.
OJ Mayo was there.
Yeah, I was saying that too. We needed a point guard. Someone was to give Wade the fucking
the next LeBron. Remember that?
He can't even play for another 2 years.
Vincent Anthony Mayo.
He can't even play for another 2 years. That's so sad.
Oh yeah, didn't he?
Yeah, he got caught with weed again.
Yeah.
There's gonna be another topic another time, but basically the question is like, you don't smoke, so it's not gonna work with you guys. But still, like fucking like, I had an argument with my friend. So
smoke some.
He smarts man. How much? If I pay you $1 million to play a fucking game,
most of them would drop it immediately.
No, he literally said to me, "Well, what I would do, I'll try to argue your way around it. You get $1 million fucking dollars.
There's no argument
To play a children's game."
You know how many people? I asked one of my friends. I said, "You smoke weed, right?" He's like, "Yeah." I said, "If I wanted to pay you millions of dollars, would you drop it?" He said, "Hell yeah, I'll drop that shit yesterday."
I would give up most things I love.
I wouldn't even
barring like family and friends and shit like I need my life. Like I'll give emotion. I think about getting the video games and anime.
I wouldn't even.
I love my video games.
I wouldn't even take pills for headaches. I would just listen to me. I would just take the headache. Millions of dollars, man. Millions, 6 zeros.
All right, so just to play a fucking children's game.
Yes, sir.
Did I play anyway?
Too easy.
That's my career. They play ball every day. All I do is not. Oh, you want to smoke some weed? No. I'm trying to take care of my body and win a championship, some shit. I don't know. But
yes,
anyway, getting back on top, we veered way off topic.
Yeah, way off topic.
But I guess going back to the Knicks.
Fuck them.
I guess the question I had originally asked: does this ruin Phil Jackson's reputation at all?
To me, he was already just whatever. So no. Because he'll still be remembered as the 11th-time coach.
No, I feel like him as a coach, that's untouchable.
Yeah.
Like him as 11th-time coach.
I mean, all of his officials, sure, yeah.
That's what I mean. But him, because I remember like back in the day, he was arguing with the Bulls about trying to be a head off. They told him no, you're better as a coach. He argued with the Lakers about being a head off. They told him hell no, you're better as a coach.
I don't think he actually cared about the Knicks when he took the job. He just wanted the money. They gave $12 million a year.
He wanted the money. He thought me being Phil Jackson going to attract a whole bunch of superstars to come play for me.
Not to New York. That team was terrible.
But it's also that ruins like not only like him currently, but like imagine free agents right now. Next year thinking about what do I want to play in New York? No, they treat Melo like absolute shit right now, and they also suck.
I mean that too, but there's no one to play with except Kristaps.
No, I'm saying, but it's like New York and LA will always have that little quality. We have a lot more.
It has less to do with because people were doing the whole Kobe's the reason no one came. It's because the team was horrible.
He took like 100 shots.
Yeah, you have this aging gunner who,
Take $24 million.
by and large,
you said what?
Yeah,
aging
$24 million.
gunner.
Oh, they said Asian gunner. I'm about to say who?
Aging gunner who
Lane was on the team.
is playing with a bunch of kids, and last year was probably the worst player I've ever seen in my life. Largely because he was old, but he was horrible.
No one expected anything out of him. That's what I'm saying. No one.
Yeah. So
the whole season was Kobe.
Yeah,
Everybody think about it, Kobe.
it's like, boy, am I going to go there? Or am I going to go play with the Spurs? Let's see, we got Kawhi Leonard, we got Greg Popovich, we got Danny Green, we got Tony Parker, we got Manu Ginobili, we got LaMarcus Aldridge. Yeah, let me go there. It's easy. It's an easy one. You go to the better team.
I'm not blaming anybody for. I'm saying, but
my thing is, if you're in your prime, you're not going to no Lakers. They're not there yet. 3 years from now, 4 years from now, maybe.
Only
not now.
Only thing they could attract is like some rookies. I become a rookie, but even
They just have to draft and hope that one of their rookies.
the Lakers aren't bad. No, the Lakers are this year.
Yes, they
They're not bad.
Yes, they are.
They're not bad.
Yes, they are.
They're not bad. I don't see a future in. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh yeah, no.
I was saying, I don't see where the fuck the Knicks are going.
They ain't going nowhere.
They just got to get in the gym. They got to get in the gym, get big.
You're talking Lakers or the Knicks?
And just grow together.
No, the Lakers.
Yeah, they just grow together.
And get them a center.
They'll be fine.
They need a center. They need to get rid of.
Honestly, if they were gonna make a move for anybody, make a move for Jalil. He's the most polished big man.
That'd be hilarious.
Out of the last couple of drafts.
You have Jalil and Jordan Clarkson and Julius Randle and D'Angelo Russell. Goddamn.
That's that Duke in you right there.
No, man, legit, he's the most polished big man under the rim. Like, if you really want to go back to old school basketball,
that's the guy. That's what you get.
I know. I'm just jabbing at Travis. He's fucking Dookie.
What's wrong with that? Five. That's the magic number today.
I gotta get on my fucking nerves and shit.
5.
Anyway, no, just going back to I think this hurts the future of the Knicks in general.
They had no future anyway.
The Lakers are doing.
Yeah. No, it's not even just that. Like, I think Phil Jackson needs to fucking go.
Yeah, of course he's gonna end up going.
Yeah, he needs to fucking go now because it's like if I was free, I wouldn't even go near New York. Period.
They didn't last year. No one took. You
notice.
notice.
Wants to go there.
No, I'm saying like in the future, like 2 or 3 years from now, if Phil just still there, remember.
Depending on how they do this,
it depends on the team.
Honestly, I'd say do this. Go ahead and get you a point guard this year.
Yes.
Out of that draft, get the point guard. You already have the big man.
Yes, just get a point guard.
Kristaps.
Oh, okay. I thought you about to tell me what's his name?
No, you let Joakim Noah run it until his contract's up.
Yeah,
I'll trade it if I can get someone to take that.
No one in their right mind.
I know, but I would rather buy him out of that contract. I'd rather do that shit.
Also, they gave Courtney Lee $50 million.
Courtney has $50 million. Derrick Rose done this
year. Get rid of him.
Let him walk.
Bye.
Get rid of him, and then you try to get a pick in that same draft and get you a swing man.
Yeah.
And you go from there.
If they had Courtney Lee 5 years ago. Yeah.
If they had this, I keep saying they have this same fucking team. Outside, don't de-age Kristaps, but they had this same fucking team like 3 or 4 or 5 years ago. Derrick Rose, Courtney Lee, fucking Joakim Noah.
Who's the coach?
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
That's a great
Who's
question.
The coach?
Who coaches that team? Because you still got to try to rein in Melo.
Yeah, rein in
to
Melo.
Play team ball.
You saying
Derrick is not.
This, but the same people you were naming were built on defense.
Right.
I would do Thibodeau. I would do. You're not getting Popovich, of course, would be a quick fix, but it's not going to happen. I would get.
I don't think Greg Popovich could save this Knicks team.
I'm saying like this is for some reason everybody aged back 5 years and all healthy, and then before Derrick Rose gruesome injury, and everybody's just fucking like the best version of themselves right now.
You know what's funny? They would still lose LeBron. Like he'd still.
That's easily a 4 seed.
Right.
They don't go any higher than 4.
Yeah, and then they go home in the second round.
MVP Derrick Rose, I give him 2.
They don't go.
I give him 2.
They don't go higher than 4.
MVP Derrick Rose?
No.
MVP Derrick Rose go higher than 4?
No.
Y'all fucking crazy. That man drug a Bulls team by his damn self.
No.
They don't go higher than a 4.
No.
I give them 2 or 3. I give them 2 or 3.
I think
they won't beat LeBron. I'm not trying to say they even.
You think way too much of Derrick Rose.
Derrick Rose healthy was a fucking insane monster.
Nah.
They still don't go higher than 4.
Name me a point guard in the league right now that can guard healthy Derrick Rose.
You got what's called shooting you out of games.
Right.
Who?
Carmelo.
Yeah, Melo's about to shoot you out of everything. You
forgot he was there. I'm thinking I got the Bulls back in.
That's why I said he's not blameless here. He deserves a lot of.
No, I'm not not blaming. I'm saying like they're treating the way.
Yeah, I agree that they're treating him like garbage.
I'm more so talking about the organization right now.
Sure.
Like how they're fucking ruining themselves.
I got you.
Not just on the court, but actually in the fucking future. And shit.
Yeah.
Like this is just fucking sad. And I thought the Nets were fucking shit. The Nets just can't They just can't get better.
They understand they're not going to
Yeah,
get better.
they can't get better. Like, the Knicks are purposely shooting themselves in the foot and turn around, shooting themselves in the face and stabbing someone else behind them.
Yeah.
Because they fucking can. And then, like, I don't like people who pass the blame. Like, all Phil Jackson doing, well, it's not my fault. They didn't have that fucking ass Melo on the court. It wouldn't be, everything would be all peaches and cream.
But you're the one that signed him.
Yeah.
And you put a no-trade clause in his contract. He didn't ask for that. You put it there.
Yeah, but Melo make your money, man.
Stupid.
Melo make your money.
Of course.
Melo,
of course.
If I was Melo,
should ask for more money.
I don't know. I'd be doing the same damn thing.
Unless you really should ride it out how Kobe ran.
Hell yeah. That's a lot of money.
I don't blame Melo for it.
Well, at this point, the money's going with him. So.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Melo, I would do two things right. You one, do exactly what you're doing. Two, if you can get traded, Clippers or the Cavs, which is probably
why do people keep bringing up the Clippers?
Because you're gonna make his money regardless.
I mean, yeah, but they're not gonna do anything.
He's not gonna do anything now.
But they're going to be in the same place they are right now.
Or worse.
Or worse, yeah. Because he ain't playing no defense.
Exactly.
And he's a ball stopper. So no.
That's why the only team it would have made logical sense is when he had the chance to
Bulls.
leave, he should have went to the Bulls.
Maybe, yeah.
The Bulls would have hit him in that defense.
Right. That was it.
And then they had
to me, I would have asked for a sign and trade.
Then they had that one. They would have had that one. They would have had that one fucking.
I'd ask for about maybe $15 million for 1 year, and then let me see how I want to test. If I want to test the
Right.
market again.
Right. That would have been smart.
But no, you want to be a dumbass? Well, Phil Jackson's gonna.
What you mean? Want to be a dumbass? That's $124 million.
Yeah, bro. You don't leave that on the table.
Fuck you, me.
You know how I
You don't leave
feel
it on
about
the table
that.
if you ain't got no other good option.
That's what I'm saying.
No, and again, you know I'm arguing about that. Like, as long you pick one or the other. I agree. Melo was doing exactly what I said.
I told you.
No. I get what you're saying about this. Is a lot of money to leave. I'm saying like that. My issue when come players like take that money and then bitch about something. Like if you take the money to cripple a team.
Let me ask you a question.
What?
If Melo took the cut.
I'm not saying Melo take the cut.
No, listen to me. If Melo takes that $50 million cut, goes to Chicago, and he doesn't win, that's $50 million. He left.
No, I get that. I understand that. But my thing about it is like
it's not a short thing.
I have an issue more so.
It's true, but it's a better chance.
Yeah, you're still losing to Braun.
No, my issue is this. My issue is when you were fucking. When players like someone say, all right, I want $100 million on my contract a year. This is a bad example, I'm saying, of course, but I want $100 million a year in this contract. You only have $5 million left in cap space, and we better win a championship this year. And then they go in the media the next day later. We lost 17 games in a row. Those fucker on the coach and just bitch and complain.
2013? 14?
No, it was 14.
14 or 15.
It was 14.
That's when Carmelo's contract was up?
Yeah, it was the year right before LeBron. LeBron's last year in Miami, I think.
So 14.
Yeah, it was.
I think it was that summer.
No. It was the year.
It was that summer because remember they wanted to play together.
Yeah, it was the year Jim
15.
Butler. It was the year Jim Butler went crazy, wasn't it?
15.
Yeah, it was the year Jim Butler started playing.
Because it was right before LeBron went back. They were trying to play together. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
15.
So it was 15.
Or 14.
14 to 15. I think that was the season. Somewhere in there.
Yeah, I think it was 14.
I don't know. But just going back, I guess, trying to veer back on track. The Knicks are a fucking dumpster fire.
Fuck the Knicks.
And my last topic on the Knicks, what the fuck is going on with that fight with Charles? What's his name?
Charles Oakley?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's he say, she say. So that's all I have to say about it. I mean, it's an unfortunate situation all around. That's all I have to say.
Why did it happen? Like I didn't know they were beefing like that. Honestly, I didn't know what the hell was going on. Apparently, from when they say that fucking James Dolan saw him and said get him out of here, or whatever like that, and he said no, I bought a ticket to stay, and then started fighting about it. When did they start beefing? I don't know what the fuck. I didn't know they did. I know James Dolan's a fucking shitty ass owner. Obviously, evidence to the contrary, but still, what the fuck? Like what happened?
Charles Oakley criticized him for doing the shitty job you just said he's been doing.
Yeah.
And he didn't like that. So it's just like when Charles Barkley said Michael Jordan was doing a bad job and now they don't talk anymore.
I'm sorry.
Sensitive as fuck.
And my thing about it is that like fucking Charles
that's his job.
Charles is a fan now. I mean,
he can say that, and he used to play there, and they love him there.
Yeah.
So it is what it is.
This is what I mean by the organization is just going to fucking shit.
Fuck the Knicks.
Like the Knicks, the Kings. I don't know. The Kings aren't even that bad, honestly. Shaq owns the Kings, I think, don't he?
Part of it.
Part of it. Strange. All right, but going away from that, I'm sorry.
Fuck basketball.
Are you okay?
Fuck everything.
Do you need a hug?
It's hot in here.
Travis, give him a hug.
Crazy.
Travis, give him a hug. He needs it. Now, going back to politics, because
we have to.
We have to, because I'm so tired of my phone buzzing for a CNN alert. I think I always.
That's your fault. Just turn the alerts off.
I can't. I live in this country. I gotta know what the fuck. If I'm not a slave or not. I feel like it's coming. I feel like we're getting back that time. You know what, y'all, the 50 economy, we're gonna put the minorities. We're gonna let white people own them again. You know, make it a little bit easier. Cut back. It'll be a lot more jobs. Oh my God! Apparently, so in the Super Bowl, I don't know how many people didn't realize this. Trump bombed a part. I forget the exact part of the Middle Eastern territory. He bombed doing a quote unquote missile test. And there was no reports about it. There was no news coverage about it. To find out, but you really had to just be lucky and research about it. I got a post on Instagram. I actually looked into it. It actually did happen. He did a test bombing, and we have no reports about it. When questioned about it, Trump just said, we were testing something. And
out of sight, out of mind with a lot of these Americans. So it is what they don't care.
I know they don't care, but it's fucking ridiculous. My thing about it, if you want to...
Thomas Jefferson quote, there are two types of people. There are sheep and there are wolves. When sheep fall asleep, the wolves will devour them.
I agree, but
The end.
Well, I want to make a quote. For the stupid people in the world, don't think racism still exists in America. Imagine three things for you. Again, I'm gonna judge Obama and Trump because they're more recent examples, and everybody knows them. This should be something fresh. If Obama had done this, how
he would have been impeached the day after he got elected.
He had been impeached. He had been hung. All this shit had been fucking crazy. He couldn't leave the office. If Obama had decided to fucking have 17 bills passed within the 4-week presidency, what would happen? Just say, like, really, just think about it honestly. Be honest with yourself and think about that right now. Like, imagine if Obama decided to just say, okay, I'm a new president, first black president. Okay, I'm gonna have 17 new laws. White people would go fucking crazy.
2 words: white privilege. The end.
And lastly, I want y'all to really think about this. I wrote it down so I can say it correctly. Honestly, I want y'all to think about this right now. If Obama first ran for president, had 8 kids by 3 different baby mamas in 2008, would he have won?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm not gonna say he wouldn't have won.
He wouldn't have won. He wouldn't have won.
It would have been highlighted.
They would have brought it up.
They would bring it up every 5 seconds. Like, we would not hear about this guy's baby mamas. How many first ladies are we gonna have? 3
white
first
privilege.
ladies.
White privilege.
That is fucking ridiculous. Like, if you don't.
But to be fair, he's 70 years old.
It don't fucking matter.
I mean,
if Obama was 70 years old and had it.
Fair enough.
If you just change the color of Trump's skin from orange to black,
I got it.
There'd be so much shit that wouldn't fucking fly, and like,
you're right.
But orange is the new black.
That's what's going on here. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Forget everything I just said. Travis
wins.
Man among the people, man.
Travis wins. It's over with. Everybody go home.
Solve the earth. Oh my God.
That's enough politics. Let's move on.
Oh God, that's just, I just want y'all, please, before we move to this topic, please open your eyes and wherever you vote Trump, whether
the skies and see.
Shut up. Whether you support Trump or not, I just want y'all to be informed.
Fuck is wrong with y'all? Go ahead.
I'm not gonna tell who people what to think. I'm never gonna do that. I'm gonna give you my opinion and tell you to do what you want to do. I'll just actually be informed. Don't be sheep and know what you want to know. I have my opinion. You have yours, but please
look at both sides.
Get the facts.
Just look at both sides.
Get the truth, and please, if we do this voting thing again before slavery is brought back, please vote. Please vote, and please know who you're voting, because this is ridiculous. I do not need a heart attack after my phone buzzes says CNN. Trump did. You'll never guess what Trump did. Trump is. I about die every fucking time.
I cry every time.
I cry every time.
Let's move on.
Anyway, I guess going from there. Anyway, anyone see anything in sports or news or? Oh yeah, we got the Grammys coming up.
Fuck the Grammys.
Well, actually, the Grammys was on today.
Oh, we got the Grammys on right now.
CeeLo Green dressed as a Grammy.
He did.
He showed up at the Grammys.
No. CeeLo Green, I did not realize that it was actually him being a Grammy.
Right.
So what me and a lot of other people thought was he was Gold Dust from like wrestling.
He looked like I think what your friend say he was
Yeah, Larry said he looked like a fat obese 3PO.
He looked like a cosplay version of Golden Freezer.
Man.
Looking like a DLC Dark Souls skin.
He like the guy you fight the final boss.
You ever play BioShock?
Final boss. Big Dad.
Remember Final Boss? Yeah, that's what he looked like.
Oh my God! And then he had the shit in his head too.
Frank Fontaine.
Oh God! I hope he doesn't win. I really hope he doesn't.
He probably wasn't even up for one. She said, since y'all don't want to nominate me for shit, I'm gonna dress up like one.
Oh my God!
How about
that was hilarious. It don't even look like CeeLo. Like someone CeeLo paid to be him. Now my turn.
Go ahead.
Any other topics for anime? Any other topics before I go to anime?
One Piece was great. Hero was fucking amazing. Shokugeki no Soma was fucking amazing. Cannot wait to see what happens this week in One Piece. It's gonna be awesome.
Okay, in anime news, you know, I know, Travis, I know you still watch. Maybe we gotta update Carl what's going on.
What's up?
With Dragon Ball Z Super.
All right, guys, the podcast is over. See you later.
It's nowhere near that. And
Fuck.
Of course, spoiler alert ahead.
Who fucking cares? I don't care, Paul.
I'm not talking to you. You're gonna find out regardless.
I don't want to know.
You have to.
What if I just leave the room?
No.
Shit.
All right. But this week on Dragon Ball Z, so you know about the all tournament thing they're fighting about? Yeah. Have you seen it, Travis?
I have not, but I've seen a clip of it.
Do you mind if I tell you?
You go ahead.
All right. So basically, what's going on now? They're starting the whole whatever fuck the world.
The tournament.
The final tournament thing is finally coming to happen. Goku had to go remind the dude about it. He said, "Oh yeah, by the way, have you forgot about the tournament we're going to do?" He said, "Oh yeah, I forgot about that tournament. What's it called? All Chan, whatever his name is, King of All."
Yeah.
He had to remind him about it. Oh yeah, let's do that shit. And now they made a rule. The rule is the losing universe gets erased. Like all of them, all the universe gets erased. Only one universe going to survive. So basically, Goku has thematically become the worst villain in Dragon Ball Z history. If you think about it, and he made a tournament where once somebody loses, billions of people just die, including Vegeta's son from the universe they just fucking saved. Goku is the worst person. He's the worst father in history. Yes, who's the worst father in Dragon Ball Z history? I mean, not Dragon anime history.
Jing. Jing by leaps and bounds and mountains. That is the worst father ever.
Oh, have you seen Hunter x Hunter?
Jing. Jing.
You know he's searching for his father, right?
He is horrible. He is absolutely horrible.
He is the worst father.
He's way worse than Goku. Way worse.
He literally is avoiding his son with everything he has.
Yup.
And he's leaving traps and shit for him.
He's literally doing everything in his power to not meet his child. He does not fucking care about
He leaves
his child.
hints that are, like, I think at one point they found, again, spoilers ahead. At one point they found a hint with a little game that Greedy Island, like, it's like a little Game Boy thing.
Oh yeah, Greed Island.
That
was awesome, Mark.
Yeah, he said, okay, you find it, all you do is put the memory card in, you'll find it. Cool, put the memory card in, and then say, okay, we got all the information. It records into another, so maybe they're trying to his signal. Immediately, once it got done with the tape, it deleted itself. He had said to fucking delete itself by magic. He couldn't even stop if he tried to. It just erases every damn thing, all the powers you get to. Then we got the island. He put his friend inside the island and said, okay, look, you see my son here, beat his ass when you find him. Do everything you can. Broke his son's fucking friend's arm. Oh my god, this guy's horrible. Then when he finally found him because he had to force it be somewhere, he tried to run as fast as he could.
Everyone in the room had to get him to sit there and even have a conversation with his child.
Why are you looking like that, Jay?
That's terrible.
He is horrible.
You have to watch it, man, because
he is horrible.
In context, it sounds horrible, but in watching,
it is. But
watching the show, it's even worse. You have to see.
Yeah, it's worse because his biggest enemy was named Harrison. He was like, "Hey, what if I go visit your son in the hospital?" He's like, "Sure, go ahead. He'll be thrilled." I'm like, "The fuck are you doing? Your child's in a coma, about to die."
Because like at one point, Gon did this fucking move that made himself get like some dark aura, or whatever. It really killed himself on the inside. And he was like literally like probably 2 miles away down the street, like doing some sort of meetings. Okay, hey man, the meeting's over. You want to go visit your son in the hospital? I'm good. You can go visit for me.
He does not give a fuck about that little boy. And he made him, remember in the last episode, he made him climb this tree higher than heaven
no.
just to spend the day with him.
So the boss of all the hunters had to say, okay, look, you have to meet your son. He said, cool. Son, meet me at this hotel or something, I'll be here. He gets there, there's a note saying, meet me at the tree of all. And there's like a giant tree that literally like...
This tree is so fucking big. And this 12-year-old is climbing this fucking tree.
The tree is the size of an Earth. Like, if you take an Earth from top of Earth, he's the size of the Earth. He has to literally climb basically 17 mountains to get to his fucking father. He falls off, he just fucking dies.
Yes, he would have died. No question about it.
And he gets to the top like, oh, Dad, are you here? Oh, you made it. Damn.
Fucking asshole.
Oh, my God. I haven't even read the manga yet.
I mean, it's on hiatus again.
Of course it's on hiatus.
Yeah.
He don't need the money.
Nope.
That's just okay. Goku's the worst villain maybe in history. So he retardedly set up. He retardedly set up a fucking arc that can get like no one else knows. That Goku he said, "Oh yeah, by the punishment is you don't die." What do you mean the punishment? Oh yeah, if you lose, your whole universe is erased. And everybody's erased, and you all die. And okay, and but by the way, we're gonna do like a quick three person preliminary round. So we saw like Goku had to go get Boo and Gohan to fight.
Hell no. You know, those are the last two people you get, and you gotta save the world.
He had an hour, and Vegeta wasn't going because he had to stay and wait for his daughter to get. Oh yeah,
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that part.
Bra's canon now. Bulma's having a baby.
She was always canon.
Huh? No, she was GT at first.
No, she was at the very end of DBZ, the very last episode.
Oh yeah. Well,
she was in there.
Yeah, but technically that didn't.
When he had the mustache?
You said that episode didn't.
No, before that. No, when Pan was a little girl.
Yeah, no. Technically that episode's no longer canon anymore because they're kind of like this. Super's happening.
No, Super's happening between the 10-year gap between beating Boo and that last episode.
Oh, so it's still canon then?
Hmm.
Oh, so Uber's gonna happen?
Probably.
I hope so. I hope Uber happens. Uber's
I mean, at some point they have no choice but to ring.
Yeah. I hope so. Well, that would make sense. Well, fuck it.
I mean, unless he was. Because Goku was training him at one point.
In GT, it made me sad because I thought they were gonna really do something with Oob, but then he turned out to be useless.
I mean, they did the whole thing with made him fuse with the real Majin Buu.
Dumb.
I mean, it was something. It made you excited for 5 seconds, and they lost immediately.
It's a baby.
Yeah, but anyway, I mean, going back to like, okay, now apparently they're fighting in some sort of preliminary match. It was like Goku, Gohan, and Buu fighting wolf people. I know you saw the intro where he's fighting a wolf dude, and Boo's fighting first, and Boo, of course, thinks it's a fucking guarantee he gets kicked around and lays down in the next episode. Oh, Gohan brought his glasses to this fight too.
Oh, what?
His glasses to this fight too.
Oh yeah, so he's gonna lose.
Gohan's. Oh yeah, probably. The news is everybody's getting racist, and that is news to fucking no one but Goku and Gohan. Like Goku's hasn't told anybody yet except Goku except Gohan. I think it's gonna be a plot twist. I'll let you know now.
I mean, that's smart though.
Yeah.
If you're gonna tell anybody, that's the only person you tell.
Yeah. Tell one person gonna fucking die probably. And and we saw all the guys' instructions. We have pink elephant. I mean, the guys' instructions are based on. I realize. Well, let me say that we have pink elephant. We have
Zodiac.
No, it's based off the backyardigans.
No. We have a pink elephant.
For real? No, like legit.
No, they're not. I figured out though because I'm telling. Let me name all I can remember. I'm gonna tell you why. We have a fucking clown and a Harley Quinn looking angel. We have a robot. We have a dog. We have fucking hairy monstrosity. I forget what he looks like. We have an Egyptian looking woman, and we have I already said a fox, didn't I? We have a fox, and we have. You already know about Champa and Beerus. You already know about them. I'm forgetting some, but whatever. You know, you can try to measure. They're based on old like Hinduism god, Loki, the god of mischief, the Egyptian god. You know, Anubis. All that. They're based on those type of gods. I think that was cool when I figured that out. So it's kind of cool that they did that. And apparently, I don't know. It's just, I like where they're going with it. Find some shit's actually happening. I know you don't give a shit, Carl, but I will make it my mission every week to keep you updated on this show. This is my mission. My mission. By the great Goku, the greatest father ever.
Let's move on.
Okay, and recommendation this week for anime, I want to give a shout out to 91 Days. If you
I'll put it on the list.
Watch that, please. I just started 3 episodes of it now. I'm already hooked. I need to finish that. Shit was fire. It's about bootlegging. You know, that time of the day, bootlegging back in Italy and everything like that. By driving around doing that shit. Mobsters and gangsters over there. It's so fucking cool. I'm serious. I was hooked the first episode. Also, Tales of something. I forget what it's called. Tales of Determinus, something like that.
Like the games?
Yeah, they have an anime for it now. It's very pretty and looks real good. The action's very cool. The voice acting kind of leaves something to be desired, but it's pretty cool. Watch it. Put it on the list.
Right.
One more I had to say. That'll be it for me. Travis, any recommendations this week?
No, I'm still trying to finish up Walking Dead, man.
Well, there you go.
Walking Dead is another. Breaking Bad. If he throw Walking Dead, throw Breaking Bad in there. Watch that. Carl, anything? You want to do your hero push this week again?
Oh, yeah, if you haven't seen Video Game High School,
oh
watch
yeah, this
that
shit's
too.
funny. Oh, and Lego Batman, watch that.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet, but I'm going to see it next weekend.
Yeah.
You're all free to see me in the theaters. I don't know what I'm going to, but if I see y'all, wave at you. I'll be there sometime. Hopefully,
I'll probably flip you off.
He will. He's done it before. I've seen it. Our chaps, you're invited if you'd like to go. I think that's about it this week, guys. Any other news you want to hit on before we go?
Don't let this podcast distract you from the fact that the Atlanta Falcons blew a 28-3 lead in the motherfucking Super Bowl.
Wait.
Thank you, 12.
Wait, hold on. Say that again.
The Atlanta Falcons, Atlanta Falcons, blew a 28-3 lead in the motherfucking Super Bowl.
Wait, you said
28-3. 31 unanswered.
31. Warriors blew a 3-1 league in the finals.
Uh-oh!
Oh!